Yo, what's going on guys? It's Bama and we're back with another video, and as you guys can see by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about if Nightmare Luffy, the 6-star, is worth it or not, and as well as its trade value. But before we get into the video, since I am giving y'all some information, let's try to get this video to 200 likes because that would just be amazing, and then I will have a surprise for you if the video gets to 200 likes. But let's get right into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see by the title of the video, like I said before, we're going to be talking about if 6-star Nightmare Luffy is worth it. And I'm sure most of you know, if you head over to this aura panel right here and you go into the shop, you'll see that there is a Nightmare Luffy for 30,000 candy and the XP unit 5-star for 500 candy, and then the others are coming soon. I'd imagine it's gonna be in the mini update that they're dropping in a few days. But yeah, the Luffy is 30,000 candy from the event right there. So I mean, you guys are here for the Luffy, so let's go ahead and get right into the gameplay and actually explain how I feel about him. And a huge shout out to Skies for actually letting me use his gameplay of Nightmare Luffy. I will have him linked down below as well. You guys definitely need to check him out, subscribe to him. He's another great Roblox anime creator, and I actually do watch a few of his videos myself, and he's almost at 20,000 subs, so let's get him there. Alright, so his first upgrade, you can see he's only doing 500 damage with 30 range and 4 seconds per attack. And you guys have seen there's no Irwin here. Don't worry, there will be Irwin gameplay with the Luffy. But his next upgrade, he will then be doing 1200 total damage. And to be honest, since it's a 6-star, this is kind of just underwhelming to me. I mean, his little stomp attack right there is really cool. That's just some of my favorite in the game, I would say. But he's really just not that crazy of a unit. And since you guys are saying, is he worth it? I really don't think he's worth it if you're trying to use him as like your main team, put him in your main team rotation. I don't think he's worth it, but for the flex aspect and the trade value, because you could definitely trade him for some pretty rare units right now, since a lot of people don't feel like grinding the Luffy. But in terms of damage, he's really not that great. His range is okay for not being upgraded, I guess, but his damage is not that insane. Even with the Irwin buff, he's not going to be doing the craziest amount of damage. I mean, yeah, Luffy could be probably pretty okay on the story if you're trying to use him as just that extra unit to fill in to do some damage, but I mean, he's not really that crazy to say the least. And I'm not trying to take away y'all's grind. If you still want to grind for him and get him, go ahead, because I mean, it's still collecting. I like to collect one of every single unit in the game no matter what. I won't have every unit possible just for my collection, but if you are here wondering for damage, like I said, he is not worth it if you're trying to make him on your main team. His damage just isn't insane, and you see in his next upgrade, 2.5 range plus 1500 damage, and his giant fist, which the giant fist animation is sick. I actually like his next animation attack better, but his giant fist is really sick. And I mean, he should be taking out these units no problem, but look how long it's actually taking him to do some of this damage. And I mean, it is only wave 7, but I mean, you see his fist right there. That, I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess, but I mean, look, that unit almost just got away from him. I just don't see like why a 6-star that's this hard to grind would be this average. Like, he's really nothing unique. I mean, he's a unique card, but he's really not like a unique damage character. Like, he doesn't really have a crazy gimmick. He's kind of just average, especially for a 6-star. It's very underwhelming. And I mean, you're seeing right here, he's still taking out all of the units, all the waves by himself, but I'm just kind of disappointed. I mean, Thriller Bark was not that crazy of an arc, I guess, in some ways, but I mean, I'm really not hyped for this transformation period, even though One Piece is my favorite anime, but I'm kind of disappointed that a 6-star would kind of be just this average. I mean, you see his next upgrade, plus 1800 damage, so now he's doing 9000 damage or 9500 damage, and there you see he gets plus 3 range on his next upgrade, 4231 plus damage, and then multiple giant fist, which is actually my favorite animation of this actual unit. The giant fist, or the multiple giant fist I should say, it's actually really sick. And I mean, Skies was saying it himself too, the guy that gave me this gameplay, he was even saying that it's more of a flex unit, and I just couldn't agree more. I don't see why you would put this on your main rotation or your main team. And you see he's maxed out right here, doing 13,000 damage maxed out, 38 range, 4 seconds per attack. I mean, his cooldown is cool, and like I said, this could be a story character. Don't go crazy on me. Maybe you guys could use him right now, but oh my dude, look at that multiple giant fist attack. That's so sick. But just going back to what I said, do not use him on your main team unless maybe he gets an orb in the future that changes it, or they buff him, which I think they might buff him, honestly, unless they just want to keep him more of a trade and collectible unit. I'm not really sure what his purpose is. Now you guys are seeing right here, we now are bringing Erwin, and we did go ahead and give Luffy the orb that he will need. Don't ask how this Luffy gets the Snake Man orb. Hey, I don't make the rules, bro, but we do have Erwin and we do have Luffy with his orb, so we are now gonna see exactly what he's doing. And to be honest, I feel like he's just more of another bounce man, like in terms of what he brings. I mean, he doesn't really do anything insane. You know, we're gonna go ahead and use multiple Luffys, all 8 Luffys, and then we're gonna try it with the buff and see how he actually does against the units, which I mean, he's gonna take them out no problem right here, right? It's only wave 10, but I mean, his damage just isn't insane. You guys are seeing right here, the Luffys are just taking everyone out, which it's still a low wave, but 9,500 damage. Now you go to 13,000 damage. I don't know, maybe you guys might feel different than me, but please let me know how you actually feel about this Luffy. Like, are you excited or disappointed in him? Or did you expect all along that he was just going to be a collecting unit in the end and nothing crazy? Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put our Erwins down to go ahead and get these buffs in and see what Luffy's doing. He was doing about 13,700 damage beforehand, and now, you know, make sure that you also have the bomb orb on your Erwin in order to do this, and we're just going to go ahead and buff him and see what the actual damage will be for Luffy. So 13,700-ish before, and now Luffy's doing 41,000 damage, which, I mean, like I said, I guess it's okay because you didn't really spend a whole lot to actually get him fully upgraded, right? I mean, but still 41,000 damage, that's really nothing crazy. And I know there's 8 of them, so they're going to be taken out for a while, but he really doesn't do anything for you once it comes to late waves. Like, you still want to rely on 6-path Naruto, you still might want to use light 6-star. I mean, Gojo is out now, the time stop. I mean, I don't really see where he fits your main rotation. Some of you, I mean, a lot of you are still using Blackbeard 6-star. He's just really nothing crazy. And now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and just fast forward through these waves to see how far we actually get. So I will see you guys later. And now you guys are seeing it, we're on wave 45 and we did not complete it. And you know, that's not with us even buffing him the whole time, that's just seeing how much he's actually gonna do just without buffs and going straight on. So now going back to what the whole topic of the video is Luffy worth it? In some ways, yes. If you want to collect him or use him as a trade option because he does have high value, yes. If you're trying to grind this Luffy expecting him to carry your team or be in your main team, the answer would be no. So hopefully that answers your questions. And you know, once again, let's get this video to 200 likes and I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be doing a huge giveaway stream and everything like that once we do hit 10,000, because that's my goal for the year. But you know, it's basically gonna do it for the video today, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and until next time, peace.